Hello and welcome. I'm FM and this is...
It's Greeno again.
Yeah, welcome back for another video. Hopefully you saw our last video, which was a head-to-head battle, Boca versus River. We had a great chat. It was a great final. I won't spoil it for you.
I mean, it was Boca against River, but it was River against Boca and the referee. We'll just say that.
If you've not seen it, I'll let you check it out for yourself. But as always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you do all the good stuff. Thumbs up, comment, hit the bell, subscribe if you're new, become a patron. But most of all, thank you for your viewing. My head keeps going. Not last time, but I don't care. But yeah, it's great to have him back here. And this time, you've probably seen the thumbnail. This is called
No Pain, No Kane.
Yeah, and it's a director football challenge. Now, where's this come from?
So the idea came from how the season finished. Tottenham didn't do well last season.
No.
And I found a database that basically has simmed the whole league with all of the right results. So every result that happened in the Premier League is exactly the same as what is in this database. And we'll put a link in the bottom so you can download that yourself if you want to do that.
Yeah.
But the idea came from that Harry Kane is in his last year of his contract. Tottenham need a massive rebuild, and at the time I came up with this idea. I think it was beginning of June.
Yeah.
Benzema had left Real Madrid. He'd gone to Saudi Arabia. He was getting heavily linked to Real, and it's more Bayern now. But I said to Bood, I said, what if Kane went to Real Madrid for 120 million, something around there? Let's reinvest it, but the twist is we'll do it as director of football.
Yes, so we are obviously the manager to do this, but we're not the manager. Our assistant managers will be working as the manager. What we had to do was use that money, sell the players, buy players, bring in the staff, but we've not put our tactic in place, nothing, not set any training up or anything. We've just bought players and the staff, and we're leaving it. That's the director of football job. We're leaving it. We've simulated the season, and we'll see who's done the right transfer policy, staff policy.
Yeah,
and we'll go through it like that. One thing I did notice was the Spurs do have a lot of money on it, don't they? So we've got like 100 odd million. We've got the Kane money to spend, and then we have to make money by player sales. But they do have like 400 million in bank, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's Daniel Levy just holding those purse strings very tight, as he seems to do in real life.
If you're wondering why I'm smiling, it's because we've already done this and I forgot to press record. So this is take two.
Yeah.
I'm normally very professional. It's just weird having him here in real life again. Look at this.
Yes, and I'm
his
taking
hair. I always thought it was a bit of a wig, but it's actually real.
It is actually real. It's not onto the level of CP, but it's all right.
CP's hair, if you know who Christian Peter is, he's got beautiful hair. It's going grey in it, but he's like Clooney.
Yeah, he
suits it, doesn't he?
Yeah, high CP.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, here's my guest. I think first we'll look at his transfers and his staff. Then we'll do mine and we'll just step through it bit by bit and see who's come out on top. Like you were worried you're going to get sacked, weren't you? Because
I mean, like, because you're relying on the AI. Yeah. You can't choose your tactic. You can't choose you can't choose which players play.
So here we are with Spurs, Tottenham Hotspur, and this is the beginning of the save file, but it's not the original beginning. So I might put them both down there. So there is one we've got, which is a bit earlier. This is one where I had to take over Real Madrid just to buy Kane to build the database for us to use. So this is our starting point at Spurs, where Kane has left. And there he is. He's made his big money move in this to Real Madrid. Because at the time, it was a few months ago, he was being linked with Real Madrid. I think, like you said, it's more Bayern now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not Manchester United. We ain't got the money. So I know if you're a Spurs fan, this may hurt. But we needed them funds, didn't we?
Yeah, the whole squad needs a rebuild. And I think even the most ardent of Spurs fans is going to admit that there is a lot of deadwood in that squad now. Starting
in 2023, and in this database, I don't know how the guy did it, mate. No, but this is the cups aren't the same, so different teams win cups, I think.
Yes, yeah.
But when it comes to the league, apparently it is the same for every detail in it.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. The only thing it doesn't do the goal scorers. So if you look at the player stats are not there. It's like it's like this has been like a whole holiday, and it's just literally you've just started here, and it's like how you start a normal season. At the beginning.
But I just thought it's quite cool to use still, even though it's close to full detail, but it's not. Yeah. It's just because it's where Spurs should be, and the teams above them in Europe, and the teams have gone out of the league. And
and you've also got the chance to rebuild Chelsea there in this safe file.
Oh yeah, bloody hell! Look at that.
It's some interesting saves to do there.
So this is a squad we started with. So I mean, I don't know how you went into it. I just looked at players I really liked, because obviously I'm not using my own tactic.
Yeah.
So I've tried to find an assistant who would play similar to me, but you can't. It's hard. But I just looked at players who I thought were turd. And then it was a lot of, I don't know what you had to do, but it was a lot of putting players up for sale, getting good money for a few of them.
Yeah.
And then others I was taking less and less, and then I was trying to give a certain player away. You got rid of someone I could not get rid of.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention him now. Why not? Where is he?
He's
Ivan. How do you say his name?
Ivan Perisic.
Yeah, I was off. In the end, I was that desperate to get him away. I was offering him out for free. I'd pay his wages, give him out on loan, and I couldn't get rid of him. But you did.
I managed to get rid of him on the. I believe it's on the transfer deadline day. He's gone out on loan, but he's away from the squad. He was never going to play, but he was a highly influential player. So I'm big on morale. I know you're not at all. You don't care, but I'm big on morale. I have to have like a well together squad, and I knew that he was going to bring the squad down. So I was desperate to get rid of him.
But then I think this shows you how you can, when you do simulations and for experiments, how things can turn out different.
Yeah.
But it also shows you that you can start at the same point, but things don't always work out the same. Like you can maybe sell the player, I can't. Because someone has said to me sometimes, "How did you sell him?" I'm like, "No, I'll just put him up for sale. I can't get rid of him." But I think this shows you I couldn't get rid of him. He did. It's now the 1st of September, so all the deals have been in place, and you change your name. I might have to do that. Director Greeno, I like it. So you've made these are your staff.
Yes.
It's not fully yellow.
It's not, no, and I know you're big on that. But so I've gone for staff that I believe will get the most out of the players, but not necessarily in training, but like the mental attributes of my staff are there.
So obviously, you are technically the manager, but we're not. We're director of football. So you need to get an assistant, and you've gone for Herman Gerland, who's 69 and pretty good.
I mean, yeah, I've never heard of this guy.
He's been at Bayern. What was his role at Bayern?
I don't know. It'll be in the history, but yeah. I mean, like looking at his stats, I thought, you know what, he looks legit. He like the mentals are there. Like that's what you want. You want a good motivator, someone with good discipline,
determined,
and he can read the players well. His tactical knowledge isn't where I'd like it to be.
Okay,
but I've got a coach in to
compensate.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone through all the other ones as well, but I like head of youth, but it's only one season. Okay, so there are 2 players that come in. I think they're already in place. Is it Dijon and Pedro?
Yeah.
But I've highlighted your first signing. But obviously it's 120 million. Yeah. So Harry Kane's got a Real Madrid for 120 million. And who have you brought in? No, you get rid of. You got rid of Sergio.
Yeah, I've got rid of Sergio Reguilon. I think there's quite a lot.
Is that it for your values?
Yeah, I was struggling. Yeah. So I was struggling.
Interested you keep.
So yeah, there's not many that have gone out. A lot have gone out on loan, so I want to get rid of Richarlison,
right.
And Ndombele.
Look at that, you even got a fee.
I was getting fees,
Stuck with him.
Yeah. There was, so
I'm sure I've got bigger numbers than this.
Maybe, and you can see that we've got in 175 million. We spent 384. Now 60 million of that obviously is from players that are already coming in, so that hasn't come out of my budget. But I've really stretched this. I do what you do. I do the installments. The installments trick. So obviously, like, prices are inflated. So Fikayo Tomori, you're on him there.
So you've signed this dude,
former Chelsea defender.
All right.
Unlucky not to be in the England squad. I think he is our best defender.
Really?
I think he's our best centre back. He's brilliant.
Emilio Martinez, the goalie.
Got to have a big keeper. You got to have a big keeper.
No, he's 6'4".
Former Arsenal, so controversial move.
My keeper's a bit.
Weston
Fair
McKennie.
enough.
So Leeds fans are not going to be happy with this. He did not have a good season on loan at Leeds last season. But I rate him. He's a good box.
10 mil. Marcus Edwards, English left winger. Where did he used to?
He's come from Sporting Lisbon. He's actually part of the Spurs youth academy. So I brought him back.
Ah, interesting.
And this is my freebie.
So he's available for free at the beginning. Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
because he wanted 15 million if you wait a week or two.
I guess like the Chelsea squad is massively inflated, and I guess like they just wanted him gone. It's so weird. And I believe this is the player we've both signed. Yeah, so I'll give one of mine away. So we both signed him before he actually was anything to do with Spurs. And then when Spurs signed him, I was like, no way. Because I've got him as well. So, I mean, he's at Leicester. I think Spurs midfield is... It'd be interesting how much I spent. Yeah, Spurs midfield is crying out for creativity, I think. Yeah. And I thought that, it's always good to look in the Championship, especially with teams that have been relegated. Yeah, exactly. Icardi bringing all that baggage. Icardi, I mean, he's quality. You can't, you need a quality finisher to replace Kane. Right. It doesn't come much better. Wait till you see my strikers. One of them's a ledge. It's not Benedetto, though. Should have been. Should have gone for him. Never heard of him. Akanji. He's actually playing in the City squad. He's one of the starters. A bit. For who? City. Man City. Yeah. You might pay them zero attention. Oh.
This is interesting because I've also signed in on loan.
He's a classic wonder kid now, isn't he? I mean, I think he's always going to be remembered.
He's not a wonder kid anymore, but he was. I mean, what's that? How's he still only 18? He's been 18 for 5 years, I think.
It feels like, yeah, he's been around for a long time.
How do you pronounce his second name?
Makoku.
Yeah, I say Makuku, don't I? Yeah, it's similar. But he just pops up last day and I thought, right, do you know what? Got enough money.
Yeah.
So, I
think I was similar as well. I think I got him towards the end. Yeah, you can see.
You get August.
August, yeah.
Jonas Wind.
So again, he's a bit more of a deep line striker.
Okay.
Now my assistant, I don't know if we want to talk about this now, but my assistant plays a 4-4-2.
Joe Page will be like creaming in his underpants.
So I need to bring in strikers because and
so why'd you go for a 4-4-2 assistant just because of his ability?
Just because of his ability, but also I think 4-4-2 works quite well on this game.
Randall Kolo Muani.
Now he's getting linked everywhere this summer. He's at Frankfurt. He's getting linked everywhere. I think even United have been linked with him. Right. Everyone's holding out for Kane.
Yeah.
But he's the backup.
And now Tino
Livramento.
English. Who the hell is he?
So I've signed him from Southampton.
Okay.
They signed him from the Chelsea Youth Academy. He's done really well there, but he's had his injury problems. But again, I felt like right back was an area that needed improving. We've got Pedro Porro, who's the first choice, but I have someone as a backup.
So here are mine. Now I think I got a bit more money.
Yeah, you spent.
I felt like I got a bit more than that. I've arranged it by fee, but I sold Rodrigo Bentancur, Papi Matassar.
I sold him as well.
Joe Roden, Fraser Forster, got rid of him.
Yeah.
Hugo Lloris, I got a couple of mil.
Yeah, I had exactly the same transfer to Monaco. I think I got about 100 grand.
Put him up. I think there's a few clubs came in for him, and he must want to go there.
Yeah.
And a few players went on a free. I try to get as much money in as possible.
Yeah.
And obviously I've had to do a few loans as well. Like that one to City, Oliver Skip to United. What the hell?
They're weird transfers.
They are, aren't they? But it just is what it is. So my ins. Obviously, they're the same two that are already in place.
Yep.
I went for Leeds goalkeeper.
6'5".
Because he's even bigger than yours.
6'5". I mean, like,
look at him. He's only young, but he's good. I think he's got a bit of potential.
I mean, yeah, he's got great potential. But we're only doing one season, remember? And I think having an established keeper in place. Rasmus
I have
Collins.
to. He's been linked with United.
Yeah.
But I've seen him on simulation experiments I've done become good. So I went for him as a striker.
I'd never heard of him until he was linked to United.
Yeah, James Maddison, same one.
Yeah.
You spent 55. I spread mine out.
You were getting good deals, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because they asked for it. Just keep putting it down, and eventually they got up.
Yeah.
I've gone for a legend. I know, but look how good he still is.
I mean, yeah.
One season, all experience at the back.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a young goalkeeper. Lucas Hernandez.
That's a good signing.
Not bad. Pretty cheap and all.
That's a good. Yeah, I mean, you got him for a good price. I mean, he's on a whack of money.
Yeah. Can't remember all this. It was a while ago. Mattia Perrin. I think he's a backup goalkeeper from. Was it you that I got him from?
Yeah.
Go down. Look around. See it. You see him.
I can see it. Yeah.
An extra striker, an old legend of mine, 6'7", Lorenzo Luca.
I bet he plays less than 5 games.
Yeah, he won't play. I don't think. I'm not low though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Another one from the Championship because he's class. Look at him.
He is. I tried to
Southampton.
sign him. I did try and sign him. I was priced out.
I've got a rebuilt midfield here.
Yeah.
Experience.
See, I rebuilt my defence.
And then look at this one.
That's a good signing as well.
Because he had that 40 million fee and he hadn't done his move at the time.
Yeah.
He's got that 40 minimum thing or whatever.
He's gone to Bayern in real life, hasn't he?
Yeah, unfortunately. I was hoping we could get him.
Yeah.
Wilfried Zaha.
You signed him from Real Madrid?
Yeah, because he leaves on a free this year. So obviously this is a year ahead. So he would have left on a free when whoever made the database. He signed for Real Madrid and obviously didn't do well.
Okay.
And then 1st of September, last day, panic buy. Okay. But he's got all that promise, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he can cover out wide as well.
Yeah.
So similar in some ways.
Yeah, I like it's different though.
But then I brought in I think my midfield and my defence. I was well happy with that.
I think Kim Min-jae is a really, really good centre back. I think Lucas Hernandez. I think you've got a really good left back there as well.
Like Maddison and Ward-Prowse together, they've both got class.
Yeah, you
think of what they've got.
You need a little bit of steel in there though if they're playing.
But I think I'm sure I've kept someone who's got a bit of steel. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you've probably got Højbjerg.
Yeah. So I think that's the 3 that gets.
Yeah.
What I'd pick anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
But so.
Let's have a look at your stuff.
Oh, my staff.
Yeah. You got too excited with this transfer.
I know. But I do love staff. Full yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Because I expanded my coaching team. You didn't. You've got 10.
I assumed that Daniel Levy wouldn't let me. I didn't even try.
Did you ask him?
I didn't even try. I thought he's a no man.
Where you've gone for age and real experience, I found this dude. A regen.
A regen?
Yeah, but he plays my way. But look at his coaching, his judging. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good find. It's a good find.
And he's on yours. He was on yours as well.
Yeah.
So you could have signed Sam Stevens, but there's lots of good regens, and I've done that with a few of them. Like, so he's a regen. But when you look at it, I think it's pretty good. Did they go for any legends or anything? Do you know what we tried to get? Because I usually always get him, and he said no. See, I've got Phil Cannon, but you've got him as...
He's my head of youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he got? Bergkamp. He won't come.
Oh yeah, he's not going to go there, is he?
No, but he's a United legend.
Yeah.
So here we are now on the 2nd of Feb. Now I forgot to save it on the 2nd of Feb, but probably because I didn't do any business in January. But you think you did?
Yeah, I can't remember, but I think I did.
Yeah, but this ain't bad. If you're a Spurs fan, would you take 5th, actually competing for a top 4 space by the halfway mark?
Yeah, I mean, like West Ham, really, really good this season. I think they've still got Declan Rice, which is obviously going to make a big difference. Arsenal, like a mid-table team, which is...
Look at Luton on 2 points.
Poor Luton. I mean, it doesn't get much better. It really doesn't get much better. I don't think...
You're liking 19th, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm loving 19th. I don't think Luton win a game.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they don't win a game. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're competing for the top 4. City are just absolutely running away with it. No one's catching them, but we're in there. We're really competing. We've got no players, obviously, in the top of the player stats. But what I've done, I've created a full squad. So the manager,
he's got options.
He's got options everywhere.
So this is your squad arranged by average rating. You got Son at the top there, doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a player that's already there. So I mean, you could argue I've not really improved the team that much.
He's too good to get rid of. You need him losing Kane. That's what I was thinking.
Absolutely, and
Pedro Porro.
Yeah. So Pedro Porro again already there, playing at right back. You can see that his understudy Livramento, he comes in. He does absolutely fine when he's covering. And yeah, I mean,
it's not blowing you away. But like you said, sometimes you've got a good squad and you've got options.
Yeah, you can see.
The league don't lie. As a team, your team's working, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say the team's working.
But we're never gonna. I didn't go to this thinking, all them transfers, I'm gonna win the league. Yeah. Especially not being the manager myself.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
5th's good.
5th is good, and Icardi, I mean, like, he's just an injury-prone nightmare. Like, he gets in and he's like, see him, he's scoring goals, and then straight away he's getting injured.
Right.
So I brought in Lucas Bergstrom as a goalkeeper. So Fraser Forster gets a long-term injury. He was my backup keeper. Right. So I brought in 2 new keepers.
Right, okay, I sold Fraser, didn't I? Is he someone you know well because you're a Blackburn fan?
Yeah, I mean, he's, for my money, I think he's the best keeper in the Championship. And coming in as a backup keeper, I thought he was going to be brilliant. And Bergstrom, he's young, but I didn't want to get left in the lurch again because Forster got an injury. I think it was in like October. Right, okay. I had no backup goalkeeper apart from youth. Right. So I brought in 2 more goalkeepers, and then I brought in a little bit more.
He's a decent player, and that's not a bad price.
Experience and leadership. And again, I felt like we were looking a bit light at centre back.
So obviously, mine's a month previous to that save file, but we're only in 8th on 33 points, and you were on 48 in a month's time.
I mean, it's interesting how different it is. I mean, Luton are exactly the same.
Yeah, not what a game. I think they've got an extra point though.
They might have an extra point, yeah. But,
yeah, and Burnley are doing a little better, still in the relegation.
Yeah. But Arsenal are up there. For me, they're a mid-table team. But
Arsenal are.
Yeah.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and
it's not just our file. Our teams, it's other teams can be totally different. Liverpool at the top of mine.
Yeah, City are running away with it. Yeah, City have run away with it.
Look at the point gap there.
8 points.
So this is my squad arranged by average rating. Got James Maddison on an injury. He's my best player. Kim Min-jae. Where's Son for me?
He's 4th, yeah.
5 goals.
Yeah.
Mikuku's not doing great, is he? No. I mean, if I was in charge.
What system are they playing actually? Because we haven't had a look at that.
Who?
You. What system is he playing? Your assistant manager.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
So it's close to what I'd have the defensive midfielders and attacking midfielder. But I don't think I've really got an AMC as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I didn't buy one, pretty sure of it.
Yeah.
So it probably suits it better with the midfielders you've got. So now we jump to the 1st of April, and this is your save file, and you're 4th. You're doing well.
We're doing really well.
Look at that.
West Ham are sticking to us. Crystal Palace are having a great season as well. Yeah. Arsenal still mid-table. Luton already relegated. 1st of April.
The difference
3 points.
City, wow. Still not won. But the difference in it's like Liverpool are running away on mine,
Yep.
and City are running away on yours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and Burnley there in 19th position,
Loving it.
16 points away from safety.
I mean, I've
It's
got nothing against
fantastic.
Burnley, but he's a Blackburn fan. But 4th, and you got a game in hand. You could get joint 3rd.
Yeah, with United. I mean, they
Were
got a better
you
goal difference.
expecting Champions League, or were you more like me thinking 8th?
I was hoping to get back into the top 6.
Yeah,
Certainly.
into Europe of some kind.
Yeah, getting back into Europe. That has to be the first goal for this season.
Right, so here's his squad at this point, arranged by average ratings. Son's doing well for you.
I
isn't he?
mean, Son is still carrying the team. I mean, Spurs always have to have a player that carries the team, and it seems to be the striker every time. Harry Kane is gone now. Son has taken on that mantle.
On his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, he's scored 14, but he's mainly playing as a left winger at this point in the season. But he's a properly.
I do like how
solid
you
player.
got like Jonas and Tino. Don't really know much about them, but you've got them and they've done well for you.
They've done well. I mean, they're not playing regularly, but they're coming in and they're doing well. Same as Randall Colomwani. I thought he'd play a lot more, in fairness.
I mean, Martinez was a shouted keeper. To be fair,
He is, honestly, he is so rock solid as a keeper. It's unreal.
Icardi's not injured.
Icardi's not injured.
So here we are now. My save file, and it is the exact one on the 1st of April. I got this one right, and I've improved a little. My team and my manager and my players have got us into 6th.
Yeah, a little bit far off on the top 4 there, though, aren't you?
Yeah,
5 points.
I mean, it can all change. There's a long way to go.
There's a long way. You've got a game in hand on 4th
Late
place.
resurgence, hopefully.
Yeah.
I've got James Ward-Prowse in the assists.
Yeah, he was a good signing, and I did try and sign him.
He's actually way better than I thought. So he's perfect because he got relegated at the time with Southampton,
Yeah.
and so this is my squad, and I kept Troy. He's a bit of a squad player, just because of what he used to be. He's only made a little appearance.
Yeah. 2 substitute appearances, but he's done well.
I mean, look at that. My 2 best players have had, just because they've had a game. But James Ward-Prowse has been mint for me. You've got Pedro Porro, Kim Min-jae.
Where's
I mean,
Son?
they've done all right, but we're just not. But where's Makuku? Where do my goals come from?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So Rasmus Højlund's doing all right. That's decent.
Yeah.
And Son,
Son, yeah. I think he's scored a few more than.
Makuku,
Yeah.
but Lorenzo Luca, nowhere to be seen.
Has he even played a game?
Probably not. Where is he?
Oh, Lorenzo. Look
Can
at
you
that.
see him?
3 substitute appearances. I think he's 7 from the bottom.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. I mean,
Yeah.
I love him. If you play him, he can turn into a fantastic player, but the computer never plays him. So here we are now. It's the 2nd of June. That's when you finished. And you went out in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I mean,
Southampton.
that's really I mean, they kept James Ward-Prowse. He scored one of their pens.
Oh, yeah, you didn't buy him.
Yeah.
I mean, beating Chelsea's good.
Beating Chelsea's good, and then
Makuku as well.
Makuku, he's a goal machine. I'll tell you, honestly, he's a real goal machine. Really disappointed to go out in the 2nd round to Southampton, who are a championship club. Again, I mean, Southampton really caused us problems in the cups.
Is it James Ward again?
They took us to a replay, but we battered them at home. But then, going out to Palace in the
Assistant.
in the 5th round, it's disappointing. I mean,
Did you say he's retiring? That's probably why.
I mean, it looks like he played a bit of a B team. You can see that Thomas Kaminski's come in, didn't have a very good game, unfortunately, but he went in goal. Icardi's got a goal there. Kulusevski's scored, but yeah, it's not great. 3 points off of winning the league.
How? Is it your manager? Is that your assistant?
I mean, the assistant. I mean, like our form from the 1st of April.
Oh, they've blown that, Liverpool.
Yeah. Our form from the 1st of April was unbelievable, and you can have a look at the fixtures
Yeah, well,
in a
I'll
minute.
look in a minute. The Premier
I mean,
League.
Heung-min Son just absolutely carried us. He was the 2nd best player in the league. Emiliano Martinez, 24 clean sheets.
Wow.
I conceded in 14 games.
Wow.
We kept a clean sheet. I think it was about 10 clean sheets in a row. I saw the alert come through the achievement come through to say 10 clean sheets in a row.
That's mental, man. He's a good keeper. That's a good shout, to be fair. I think I maybe put the money somewhere else, but
It just goes to show if you've got a good keeper in between the sticks, it makes a massive difference.
yeah, interesting.
But 2nd in the league, I mean, this is better than I expected. Much better than I expected.
Yeah, and I mean, Champions League money. If you did a second season, so I've reversed the date. So it's the last game beating United 2-0. But look at that end.
Look at that. I mean, I didn't concede a goal. The last time I conceded a goal was the
And
31st.
he hasn't cheated. He's just holidayed it. So that's fair enough, man. That's
31st of January is the last time I conceded a goal. That is the maddest run of clean sheet I have ever had.
wow.
Unbelievable. I mean,
With Spurs.
and I mean, like the running. I guess the running was quite easy towards the end, but you had the same running as what I did. I mean, it's exactly the same fixtures.
No, it should be. Yeah.
So I mean, I beat Liverpool. I beat United, obviously. West Ham, you saw them; they were up there. I mean, I drew 0-0 with them, but which is a bit disappointing. I could have won the league if I won that.
That is insane. That's well good, that, to be fair, mate. So here we are now. My save files on the 20th of May. Where everything's done and dusted. I got knocked out, or my team got knocked out of the Carabao Cup straight away off Bournemouth.
It's a poor result. I mean, they are Premier League.
It's quite a decent team there, and
Yeah. He's gone for it. Your keeper's let you down there at 6.1.
So in the FA Cup, I got to the quarterfinals and only went out on penalties. Look at that. Got me cuckoo, getting us what we thought was the winner by the looks of it, and Callum Wilson. So I haven't seen this until now, but easy running until Newcastle, to be fair.
I've just seen that James Ward-Prowse got sent off in that match.
Oh, right, in 94th minute.
94th minute. So that's probably cost you in the extra time.
Yeah, definitely. But then he's gone on and scored with 10 men, and then it's just been too much.
Yeah.
We got into the Champions League, so that's good, because if we do a second season, if you want to see one, at least we've both been the Champions League ship. I thought I nearly said championship. We've both been the Champions League together. But he definitely did a lot better than me with 76. I mean, it was a City Liverpool runaway.
Yeah, I mean, I even
miles
got
off, and they've only done it by 2 points, but at least they pushed Arsenal out of the way. And if you're a Spurs fan, I imagine you'd enjoy that. So yeah, I mean, I was chuffed with that. I didn't know how well he'd do. I just felt like Champions League for this team, it'd be fantastic. So I felt like I achieved it. But if we're going head to head with that, I mean, I did better in the FA Cup, but it's all about that. He had a title challenge. He wasn't about chasing the Champions League top 4. He had a title challenge, so I definitely think you've come out on top of that this season.
This season, yeah.
I mean, you're going to be losing your manager.
I am, yeah. And if we do a second season, then I've got big shoes to fill.
Well, I'm hoping my young manager, he's had a year now and he's learned.
Yeah.
I'll get him the right players in. Well, this is in reverse order, and these are my results. And they went that good run at the end, and I think that pushed him into the top 4. Obviously got beat off Man United 2-0. You beat them 2-0. I mean, there's a few clean sheets there. We've had a similar kind of back end run, but yours is obviously amazing.
Yeah. I've just seen you smash Liverpool 6-2.
Where?
On the 18th of February.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh my God! So I don't know. I didn't want to look at anything. But yeah, they had a slow start. That's not great, is it?
No. I mean, it was
a bit patchy in the middle, but that's got him in the top 4.
Yeah.
Because 8th, 6th, 1-8, 6th, they crept up, and then that was a good push. That. Right then, here we are. My face has probably been missing for most of this, but it's not a lot of space in here. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It's something different. I've never done not direct to football challenge just against someone. It was good to compare, I think.
It was good to compare
and see.
Yeah. I love doing a bit of scouting and that part of the game, but being so hands off.
It's hard work, because even when you play it in different ways, at least not having the control of it.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to run it again with them squads and seeing how you did as manager, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
if you had the time.
Am I going to do better than that though? Second place in a title.
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, I thought when I saw, because I only saw the end, I thought 4th, I've won this.
Yeah.
No.
I saw I got second, and I thought the only way he's beating me is if he's won a cup.
No. Unfortunately, but both in the Champions League, so if we do a second one, it'd be interesting. Can we take one in Europe? I'd happily do it, but we'll see how everything goes. But as always, thanks for watching, even if you've only seen me like this, because I might have been like that.
This is why you're watching.
Yeah, it's the Greeno show. He's my guest. It's all about him, his beautiful face. But honestly, thank you. Hopefully you'll get involved in the comments, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you do. Stick around because my APL is coming back very soon.
I've had a sneak preview of it. It looks awesome. It looks really, really good.
I've just got one fault, but you'll forgive me for it. I can't fix it. It's not big, is it?
It's not huge. It's not an end game.
Visually annoying. I'll talk about it. It's nothing bad. But yeah, as always, you stay happy, you stay safe, and this is it now from the real Greeno, isn't it?
Yeah, been a pleasure, mate.
Bye.
See ya.